Riri wasn't playing when she launched her makeup line, guys. She came for the kill, and you know what? She nailed it. Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I am Shweta. If you're new, do not forget to follow me here on YouTube and on my various other social media platforms. All of the information is there in the description box. Today we are going to be reviewing the Fenty beauty line. Rihanna announced that she is launching her own makeup line. I just knew that I had to be a part of that journey that she has taken, and only because she announced it was cruelty free, I was like, yes girl, you've got my money already. Fenty Beauty was launched at the same time worldwide, and online it was launched much earlier. I went in store to collect my Fenty Beauty products, and the line was insane, and this was a Monday morning. So that is why I went online and I purchased a lot of items, which I went and returned and got my money back, and I kept only 3 items from everything that I purchased. Because of that, I didn't have to stand in line. I got the opportunity to sit with one of the makeup artists out there and play with all the makeup that I had purchased, and I got my refund back on most of the ones that didn't suit me and took the ones that I absolutely adored. Also, what I find quite funny, and actually it's really innocent to hear, you know, YouTubers or beauty influencers saying, "Congrats Rihanna on your collaboration with Fenty," and that just made me laugh because of the innocence behind this. But for people who don't know why that is wrong, so Fenty is actually Rihanna's name, and that is why it is Fenty Beauty. Fenty is not a brand that she has collaborated with. Now when it comes to Fenty Beauty line, I would really suggest you to go in store and swatch all of it. Make sure that you apply that on your face, because online can be a lot hella tricky, okay? For example, the foundation, don't assume that you're going to go and fall under the MAC category or your Charlotte Tilbury category or NARS category, because the undertones of these foundation is much more warmer, and they have so many undertones to it. There is a pink, there is a yellow, there is a red, there is a green, there is a blue. I mean, you have it. They have made a makeup line that is universally appealing to each and every skin tone. Fair, medium, tan and dark. I fall under the tan category. If you're my skin tone, an Indian skin tone, I think the tan category is what you should fall under. And since I have a yellow undertone, you should always, if you are a yellow undertone, go for something that says warm. When I wanted 330, I knew that it might turn a little darker, because reading the reviews, I understood that this has a tendency to oxidize. So online, they also specify that if you're not sure about it, go for a foundation shade that is a tad bit lighter, so that when it oxidizes, when it warms up on your skin tone, it'll be just your perfect match. 330, when it oxidized, it made it look much more duller, much more darker, and the thing about it is, it was a bit too yellow for me. And I'm just going to dab that all over the face, and I'm going to pat that. So as I put it on the face, I don't know if you can see that most of the warm foundation I noticed when I swatched 330, when I swatched 310, had quite a bit of yellowness to it. But do not be frightened about it. It might look like you have yellow fever, but trust me, it will match and it will oxidize and it will just look good on your skin. How it has covered my scars. Can you see where the scars are? I've not put any concealer. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just applying this so that you will see how the coverage is. Now, this coverage is buildable if you have problematic skin. If you have clear skin, then, you know, 1 pump should be enough. I don't know if you can notice it, but it has just covered my pores out here. And you guys know that I have a problem with large pores, and it has filled it up. It has given this very soft, blurry effect. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It is matte, you can just feel it, but it is not drying on my skin, only because I have oily skin. My skin looks like skin, and that's the thing about this foundation. It feels like I have nothing on, okay? It feels light, there's no cakiness, nothing. It just feels absolutely light. I love this foundation only because if you have an extremely oily skin, this is going to be your best friend. It does give you that filtered effect. It just completely mattifies your skin to another level. It gives you that very flawless airbrush finish. It also has a very beautiful fragrance to it, very sweet. I was told that it has a pineapple extract in this foundation, so that's why you will have that sweetness in it. It's long lasting. It is long lasting. I applied it at 12:30 is when the makeup artist put it on my skin, and I removed my makeup at 10:30, and it went on pretty well, guys. For about 8 hours it went strong. It's 8:15, guys. I have just finished doing my workout. It's raining heavy, and I can just tell you that the foundation has broken out a little bit because I've been sweating, but not a drop of oil on my face. It is still matte as ever, and I am extremely surprised, shocked. I don't know if this is going to be my holy grail foundation, but I am loving it. It is it's a bit soon to say that I'm not going to be purchasing anything else, but all I can say is I'm shocked. I really am. Okay, so it is about 10 p.m. and I've had this foundation on since 12 p.m. and I think that's enough time for me to just make up my mind on what I think about this foundation. And all I can tell you is, see, right now it has broken down around my chin and mouth area. You can see my acne scars seeping through. I think it is the sweat after a workout, and I just had my dinner, so it's pretty decent. And over here I can feel the oil, my natural oil, seeping through as well, but it is so less compared to any other foundation, how my skin would feel with any other foundation. So it is definitely that matte effect. It has that insta blurring effect, all that, whatever the hype is, it is real. But if you have extremely dry skin, then this is not the foundation for you. That's for sure. Now, if you have dry skin, I would suggest you to please moisturize your skin really well. Make it really hydrated before you apply this. If you have extremely dry skin, then I wouldn't suggest this foundation for you. But if you really want to still try it out, then make sure that you moisturize it. And guys, she wasn't playing when she launched 40 products, 40 bloody foundation shades. Come on. I hope each and every brand is listening to it, because it was really overwhelming for me to see women of color stand in line, and most of the things that were selling out were from the tan section all the way to the darkest section. So imagine, there is a demand for it, and I don't understand why brands are not understanding that if they supply obviously to those demands, they will make their money. Now, from all the products that I tried and tested, I got only 3. That is the foundation, I got the gloss bomb, and I got the highlighter. What I loved about it is the packaging. Each and every packaging is so sleek. If you see the contour highlight and the blush sticks, you would see that it is magnetic. You guys have seen it in various videos. I don't have to keep rambling about it. It has a magnetic touch to it, so it just forms into a beehive kind of a formation, which is quite surprising for me, because Rihanna, I know, is a huge fan of Beyonce, and I think this is her way of doing some kind of a tribute to Beyonce, because beehive, I don't know, I could just be assuming that. This could have been a little more expensive considering her name and her status, but on a price point of view, this falls right in the middle category. You can't say it's a luxury, but definitely a high-end makeup brand. Now, very quickly, I'm going to tell you exactly what to get and what to avoid, because I tried and tested everything, so I'm going to make this really quick for you guys. The makeup brushes, please avoid, because it's basically, it did not impress me. Unless you want to get that angled brush for the highlighter, it's been cut in such a way that it applies the highlighter really well, then you can go for it. The makeup sponge, it's okay, it is kind of soft, but your beauty blender and your Real Technique or whatever that you have will work just as fine. The blotting paper is too gimmicky for me. The packaging is really cute, but tearing it and then blotting the oil away, I mean, seriously, it's a pain in the ass. What I regret not buying is the translucent white setting powder. It's the blotting powder, and you know what, it did not have any flashback and actually made my skin even more matte after this foundation. So if there's any oil that you have that is seeping through, that powder is going to really work like magic. Another thing that I did not like was the primer. For me, when they applied the primer, yes, it's a moisturizing primer, but it left a white tint on my face. So I prefer the primer that I usually go for, that is the high fluidity primer from The Ordinary. It works really well for me, guys. So The concealer and the contour stick. No, I didn't like it at all, only because it was a bit too matte for my liking. It tugged my skin. For me to blend it, I had to really tug my skin, and especially the contour, I had to really get with the program, guys, to, you know, make sure that it melts, because it goes on creamy, but within a second it goes into a powder finish. Very strange. Whereas shimmer sticks are concerned, I prefer the powder highlighter for sure, because the powder highlighter is so creamy, and oh my god, it is worth every money that you spend on the powder highlighter. It is very finely milled. It is beautiful. You can make it subtle if you have a day event. If you want to go bam onto it, you can, you know, just increase the intensity of it. You can layer it. It is really, really lovely. But the shimmer sticks, for me, the only two shimmer sticks that really stood out for my skin tone is rum, and the other one was mango chili. Mango chili has an orange tint to it, almost works like a blush. Octagon shaped beauty of a packaging. Okay, it says very clean, sleek, neat. It says Fenty Beauty. Obviously there is a mirror to it, and what I love about the mirror as well, it's written Fenty Beauty on the mirror. It's embossed on it, and I think these small details really appeal to me. This one is Mean Money, and this is Hustler Baby. Oh my lord, can you see that? Look at that, it's glistening on my face. It has that wet appeal to it. Now, I did not go and get Trophy Wife because I exchanged it for Mean Money and Hustler Baby. Mean Money and Hustler Baby is a beautiful rose gold champagne color, and of all the highlighters that I tried, this one really stood out for my skin tone. It is absolutely beautiful. Why I returned you know, the Trophy Wife was because yes, it's a beautiful highlighter, very different, a collector's item for sure. It is their fastest selling highlighter, but only because of its uniqueness of how gold it is. On my skin, it came across as if I had jaundice, like I had yellow fever with a lot of glitter and shimmer on my skin. I wasn't bold enough to carry that. I don't think I'd be bold enough to use that on a day-to-day event unless I have a huge function or a wedding to attend and I want something different. I found my perfect dupe, the exact dupe of Trophy Wife, and that is my Metamorphosis from Pat McGrath. I've done a whole review on this, and that is what I'm wearing on my eyeshadow. I also have this as my highlighter to show you how it would look if you're thinking of buying Trophy Wife and you're my skin tone. See, on camera it is really lovely, but in real life it is a bit too gold, and Trophy Wife turned a little green gold on my skin, so it was looking, it's very pretty, no doubt, with the kind of shimmer it has. Like this has shimmer, that has glitter particles and a huge fallout that was accentuating my textured skin even more. Last but not the least, I was really surprised that she did not have any bright lipsticks to her collection because I'm such a lipstick junkie. That's what I was expecting. But lately I have been reaching out to, you know, those glossy lipsticks or lip glosses basically, and this did not disappoint me one bit. I know there are many beautiful clear lip gloss out there in the market that is much more cheaper, but this formula is different, guys. Not only is it hydrating, I got stopped 3 times asking what I was wearing on my lips, and I just had only this lip gloss on by itself, and including the makeup artist at the Urban Decay counter was like, what are you wearing? So this is the Glass Bomb Fenty Beauty. The outer packaging, right at the back, it says 12 months after you open it, it's going to last you. You get about 9 ml of, you know, product in it. But can we just talk about the inside packaging? Look at it. It is stunning. I've been searching for a lip gloss that is non-sticky. Huda Beauty's is not at all sticky, but this one has taken it to another level. Very hydrating. She has made this entire makeup line just to cater to natural beauty. I'm looking forward to seeing more and more from Rihanna, and in this rate, if she goes, this lady is going to be ruling the makeup industry very, very soon. Do you need all of it? No. Does it cater to each and every skin tone? Yes. But does it cater to each and every skin type? That is highly debatable. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.